Are you guys looking for a lens that can do it all? Well, the 24-70 might just be the perfect choice for sports videography in 2025. In today's video, I'll be breaking down why the Sigma 24-70 is one of the best sports videography and photography lenses out there, and whether it's worth the buy. What's up, you guys? It's Otto. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, having a go-to lens is absolutely essential, and the 24-70 has earned the reputation for being just that. From wide-angle shots to portraits, this lens just does about all in the world of sports and beyond. Today, I'll go over its build, performance, and why I think it's the perfect all-in-one lens. Okay, so first, let's start kind of with the boring thing, and that is the build quality. I think the metal on this thing is super robust. Everything works really good and it's super high quality. When zooming in and out, as you guys can see here, it's super easy. It's not like it's stiff or it feels kind of gluey. Super smooth. Everything on this lens is super high quality, and it's lasted me, I don't know, probably 2 years now with no problems. As you can see, it has a little bit of paint rub off there, but other than that, I think that's just because I took it out in the rain. But as you guys can see, taking it out in the rain, no matter what, no matter where you take it, it's gonna hold up. The build quality on this thing is excellent, and the glass on it is absolutely perfect. I've had no scratches on it, and it's super easy just to take a quick duster and dust it off. So build quality to me receives a 10 out of 10. I think this is a really well-built lens. It is a little bit heavy, but I think that comes with all Sigma lenses. Sigma lenses tend to be more heavy, but also have great craftsmanship. So I think it's worth it, despite how heavy it is. So for build quality, I give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, so now let's talk image sharpness. I'm sure that's all you guys wanted to know. How does this lens perform on your camera, and how will it enhance your photos and videos? So to begin, this lens is super sharp. Sorry, my dog is right next to me. This lens is super sharp, and it really receives super great photos because the aperture is 2.8. It's super fast and lets a lot of light in. You'll be able to get night shots at football games. So for me, that's a huge game changer. Pre-game, I know it's pretty dark around 7 o'clock when it comes to the fall time. So if I could have a lens that works really well in that amount of time, I think that's perfect. So the 2.8 is really good for getting those wide angle shots before your games. And I think it's just really sharp and gets those really smooth videos. The color accuracy as well on this thing is absolutely insane, allowing you to get those vibrant but natural colors coming straight out of your camera. You also get really minimal distortion and chromatic aberration. You know, those are those little green lines over your subjects when you're shooting. You don't get any of those with this lens. This lens is really great when it comes to that. Like I said before, it just keeps things super sharp, simple, and vibrant. Okay, so let's talk about some of the best things that I think come with this and what situations you would use these in. So with the Sigma 24-70, I would best use this in portrait situations, in those pre-game situations that I talked about, and in low light performance situations. So to start, portraits, obviously 24mm is great. I would just zoom that in a little bit just so there's not too much distortion, but I think portraits are super good. The F2.8 is great, especially if you don't have a nifty 50. The 24-70 will do just fine. And landscapes and wide shots, 24mm is just perfect, and the F2.8 will capture pretty much all those trees. It'll be fine. You could even lift up the aperture to F4 to get everything together if you're into nature photography, but for sports, F2.8 will do just fine. And like I mentioned a little bit before, in low light situations, F2.8 is just great. I have a 70-200 F4, and this Sigma lens does such a way better job in those low light situations before a game. It won't be too grainy. That's a huge problem that I have with my F4, but this one does just the job. And I know I just keep going on and on about how good this lens is, but it really just is that good. The autofocus and speed is super sharp. I can just pull it straight out of the camera, put it on my lens, and then it focuses on just about all the subjects that I need. For sports like football and basketball, it's so fast-paced and moving that I need to be able to track my subjects without it getting blurry or out of focus, and the Sigma 24-70 does just that. So to recap, the Sigma 24-70 F2.8 is an amazing weather-sealed lens, captures vibrant images and even better videos in my opinion, so I highly recommend getting it for all my followers out there. Plus, it's what I normally film my YouTube videos on. Right now I'm filming with my 18 to 55 millimeter, but this one always does so much better job, so I highly recommend it. If you found this video helpful, feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more gear reviews just like this one. And if you want to make your photos look a whole lot better, I also have my presets linked at the top of the description. Well, with all that being said, make sure to keep creating, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.